It's because I'm finishing all the quests back to back. I could have done them individually and then came back each time to hear the end of each conversation.
The direct.
Because I'm finishing, like, I've done the quests, the action parts, and now I'm closing off all these quests. So it's like they're all gonna have their conversation
Was a
pieces.
brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Nor any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. My friends. My light in those dark. I can still remember their faces.
This kid was one of those kids who
Like
was
it
like,
was yesterday.
that face. That's crazy.
Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning. No explanation ever.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive? Once
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. See that their names live on.
I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach. And the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering. And in the name of those I lost.
It's
I
not
will
about
not
the game
let it
finishing
happen
now.
again.
It's just the pacing of throwing
Neither will
in
I.
as many
These
ways to
records
drag
would
the
have
game
been
out. than
buried
they
for all
possibly could.
eternity.
But there's a lot of content that's important to the world building in these side quests, so I want to do them all. And I'll be less inclined to do them if I finish the game first.
Were it not for you. Thank you.
But I can assure you it will be a common opinion or feedback that they went a bit too far. But that's because they're treating this like an online game or a gacha game or an MMO game. Where you have all these side quests to do that to keep the content going. But it went a bit overboard. For sure. But it was designed by an MMO thing, because the director, so he's got Yoshi P did Final Fantasy 14, well, parts of it, so the one that made it popular. But this game's a single player game, and they based opinion, one man for the job. Not that he's bad, I just feel like there's too much MMO-y. I don't know, even MMOs have like complicated tech. Like,
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen herself.
again, the story and the world building is fantastic in this game. I can't praise it enough.
So what do I owe the honor?
Can I make my sword yet?
What do you want?
Everdark. Can't even make that. I can make the God of Diamond Rung though.
It last you a good while.
Half past twilight. Craft the legendary sword to the God of Diamond Rung. God of Diamond Rung? A legend. The God of Diamond Rungs in this game, yeah.
No scratches, right? And?
Yeah, it's a call out to the remake, isn't it? Absolutely. Wait, I started a quest. Oh, that's the Jill quest. I kind of want to do that one last because it's Jill. So, Gav has a quest now, bro.
You alright?
No. What do you want?
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Etta's baby will be coming soon and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bet.
Wasn't there a TV show that this game's very similar to where there was a girl who's pregnant and then that character cared for him? And then they... Oh, wait.
Was on the way. Yeah, I'll let the
Where
little
have I heard
tykes
that-
know
where
they
have
were
I heard that
welcome in
plot
their
line
new
before?
homes like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, The problem is that
And he
Eddie's
gave
due
her a
any
gift,
day
and
now.
that's what started. And he gives her a gift, and he's like, "Keep it," and then runs away. I remember the scene. It's in like season 2.
I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Of course. I'm the most
You know, there just
helpless
might be.
person ever.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo. There's naught lucky in all
I'm
the
laughing
realm.
too,
Thing
buddy.
is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen
Let me just
check
call
with their
Ambrosia real
suppliers,
quick.
but
Bar of heaven.
nothing.
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need.
That or the bird whose oar sits attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with travelling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call.
Ambrosia chick?
You're a good...
New quest, guys. Let's go. That's when we thought it was all over. Just when you thought it was all coming to an end. Where's that aware emote when you need it? I can't believe it. La 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 la. This quest is good though. I don't want to. Thank you, start this. Right. Oh, here we go. And then Mr. Tomes wants one.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates.
Here we go. He needs a tale to tell. The man who talks is gonna give me. We're doing the Jill one now. Be a treat. Don't worry, they're short. It's been so short so far. I just noticed a new bounty to top it all off.
Lawsman Hippocrates.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
Oh, we all are.
You spoke of making amends with Dion. But I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor.
Of course.
This was some years ago, of course.
It's Merlin.
Before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of
He's
Oriflamme.
actually Merlin.
And was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce,
At least we know
government.
where he's from now and why he's so
Alas,
knowledgeable.
our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have
David,
yet to
go and
find
talk
the
to him,
right
what-
moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting. Not when I know he dwells upon the evil.
Oh, hi,
Ultima
long
had
time
him
no see.
commit
Oh,
in
long
the
time no
Dominion.
see. How hard is that?
The guilt weighs heavily on him, but as you say, that was Ultima's doing.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders.
I see. I'm ready to help you in it.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower, fabulists.
Well, it can't hurt. Where can I find it?
You have seen, well,
I get
there
it.
is a
I
weather
get it. Go
sort
find a
thing.
flower. Sorry, but I don't need 8 more lines of dialogue to tell me to go find a flower. So. I have one, bro. I've killed every enemy in the game, dude. There's like 5 find a flower quests in this game. Right. What now, bro? Garnic Wallood. Okay. This better be the last one. Good thing I had to go to Waloed. Garlic. Garlic. Garlic? Garlic. Garlic bread. The garlic. The garlic. The garlic. Anyone? Do 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 do. In before 10. Don't jinx it. Please don't jinx it. I wouldn't put it past this game. Oh, you complete that bounty as more quests. It's because I've done this quest that this area is available now. Okay. Hey, look, can I borrow your feather? Yeah, cool. I'm sure Ambrosia won't miss one feather off of it. Go away. Oh. It's fine. I bet the story is like 1 hour long. This is gonna be this stream, by the way. I'm gonna do all these side quests for hours, then the story part's gonna be like an hour long, and then we're done. I'm convinced. Oh look. I haven't fought one of these since Benedicta.
Harmon's madness lives on.
You done? I dodged it. I dodged it. I can fly too, see? Inventory played more of these today. I don't get feeling level 50 is the final level. Here's a Manuk, by the way. Anyone know the reference? Anyone remember what it was about? Here's a Malik's grotto. We done them all! It's over! All the bounties are done. That means there's no post-game bounties, by the way, which means there's no super boss in this game. But hey, what can you do? Hey, it's over, guys. No more bounties. We're free. We're free. Done it all. Done it all. Done it all. I was thinking if a trophy don't pop up, it's got to be post game, right?
Rest in peace.
Well, there you go. Just wait for the side quest one to pop up. And we're like, oh my. Are you telling me there's no quick way there? Please, game. There you go. Final bounty is complete. There's no more bounties. Which means don't talk to Moogle anymore. But yeah, bro. The end game is upon us, guys. We're nearly there. You know my favorite part? One of my... I've said it 100 times, but I absolutely love the fact that you can't sprint in towns, even if they're, like, abandoned. That's just really well thought about. That's when you know they've played the game themselves before releasing it. And by playing it, I mean doing it all this. Hey, look. This feels like this reminds me of Final Fantasy VII. This bridge here. Yeah, now it really feels like Final Fantasy VII. Cloud running towards you. Dun, 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 dun. This wasn't so flooded earlier.
Let's go.
Shut up, Mushy Bot. Right. I feel like the amount of dragging on this game did really put a stain on this game. I feel like the game would be rated much higher for me if it wasn't.
Seems this place has been flooded twice over.
That's what I was gonna say,
Purple
but
flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Thanks, Gal.
can't see me. Don't look at. Oh. You don't need to fight me, bro.
For a bunch, I suppose.
Back to Martha. Okay.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me. I'm looking for...
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not. There was a man stopped by the near some gut most.
We'll see.
Oh. Have I used any items? Nope. So basically, there's no more hard fights left in the game as well. Ain't that what you want to see?
Just about surviving, are you? Stop by for an ale any time, eh?
Hey, what do you mean? Oh, merchant. Okay. Anyone seen any merchants?
Just because the heavens have gone to red.
Doesn't still hurt, does it?
How's it going, Daniel?
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen...
But if it's fancies you're after...
Was a silver...
Oh.
It wouldn't be...
These conversations are mundane to me. Right. As far into the game, I'm like, do I really need to speak to 3P? You just told me Rhiannon's right, dude.
Whoever's idea it was to take those bearers away to Eastport has my thanks. Who else would it have been but Martha?
Shut up.
She always...
Look, Daddy. Shining so brightly.
It's gonna turn you into a Kashik one
Got a
day.
few rooms going spare now. You want a bed for the night?
There's no one to talk to, bro. Surely not.
Anything catch your eye?
Oh, there it is. Hey, up your arms, then.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man.
I'm looking for
No work.
You're probably right.
a silver
Unheard of.
chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's Ride.
Fantastic.
It sounds almost too good to be true.
Do the same walk I've done 50
Since
times
I'm
in
already
this game.
here.
Do more side quests. We're wrapping them up. We've done all the bounties now, so.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even a bandit.
Silver chocobo wing. It's funny. I literally. Oh, you could argue that it's white, so. You could argue this is a white chocobo.
Can hardly make it.
I like that each town has its defenses built up and stuff now as well. Like, they've changed the world to what's happening in the game.
Tracks. They're not left by bandits for a change.
Let me guess, here? Why did I know it would be here? Almost like it's predictable. There's only been 3 quests
More
here.
tracks.
Why not have another one here? Yes, fight the chocobo, collect the feather. Right.
The chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it's still...
Yes, alright, Clive. Talk to yourself more than I talk to myself, bro. Come on.
I don't hear anything.
Doesn't matter. There's a feather. Let's get out of here.
Well, I'll be damned.
In before I get jumped by the This turns out to be Ambrosia's wing. I'm gonna lose my mind. That's a white chocobo, but okay.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend.
Yes, because they understood that, right?
Thank you.
Apparently they speak the same language as humans.
Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
A wild chocobo, not like a tamed one where you can kind of like do interactions that they understand. No. Wow, that was a straight up fetch quest and a half. That one, that was full on steering into the side quest that it is. Good job, Pidgey game. It's okay, we're nearly there. Trust me, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Right, Gav.
It was no trouble.
Hey, look, that guy's in the look, the scout's with him now.
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any
Oh, so
luck?
to unlock Gav's quest, you have to do that guy's quest on the right.
Any luck, you say?
What if I don't give it to him?
Crystals crack. Is this what I think it is?
Crystals
How
crack.
did you find it?
Out in the
It's
wild.
a long story.
Is it a long story though?
Right there on the road to Eastpool.
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long. They'll find a new home, after all.
Trust him.
That's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you and now...
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon that's like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you,
See,
Ember.
payoff. That guy's got better at his job
Don't
now.
speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go.
Oh, that's cool.
What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Oh, will I?
I like how that guy's
I
awkward at
should go
talking.
and see if Ed is awake.
Like actually.
Give it my best.
Oh.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
No, I'm good. I'm good. You have your moment. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Gav interrupted Jill and Clive, so we're gonna go interrupt Gav and Heather. Hey, we can ruin. In fact, he even invited us. He invited us to ruin it.
Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
Yeah. Quest complete. Quest complete. Pause jump. Pause jump. Quest complete. Just say quest complete. I like Hippocrates though.
My
I like
dear
the character.
boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him.
Dion, Dion. I'd be like Dion. Oh, I'll go get him tonight. Yeah, alright. You feel like what now? And I'm like, no. That's not me out there. That sounds so miserable to listen to.
Your Highness,
Look, you look so dead in the eyes, Dion.
would you do me the
He's
honor
like,
of accompanying me?
I have 84
No.
side quests to do, and I don't want to do them. That's his
It's
look
time
right there.
then. No, only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Hippocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him.
Just go talk to him, dude.
Not after everything I have done.
Drag him. Grab him around the neck.
Countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak.
It's Final Fantasy 16. Everyone's done it, bro. Everyone's
I have
done
sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become,
Then that is all the more reason to do it.
it.
Test your resolve. Prove to yourself and to him how strong
But
it
what about the
truly is.
medicine girl? How is she not a side quest? I've never actually met the medicine girl. Everyone else did apart from her.
I must at the very least offer him my gratitude. Very well then.
Follow me.
It's okay. We say the best character side quest. I just noticed everyone got a side quest, by the way. Everyone who has is worthy of who's a real character in the game got some side quest interaction at the end, which is good for character development. But don't worry, we saved Jill to last. Surely that's a good one, right?
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
Is he back? My dear boy!
You'd be surprised.
You're gonna be King Arthur! That's Merlin! It's Merlin and King Arthur right here. That's not really Merlin. Kid, shut up.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become.
He had to twist his arm to get here.
Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Oh, the flower.
A wyvern tail.
The flower's important to him, isn't it? Remember the flower? That
color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild.
The green one.
Something in the harsh environment in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
They're taking all the foreshadowing that he's going to die with this side quest, by the way. If he does die, I don't actually know if he does. He's made out that he's going to die quite often, but maybe he wants to change his fate. Why would you reject the bro?
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him.
Hey, these are like technically these two are no, they're not. Well, they're technically kind of brothers. They both had this. His stepmom was Clive's mum, but
for reuniting me with memories I had thought long
gives me gold, but he rejects the flower. Wow, that's nice.
I shall not forget this.
Maybe don't die in the end of the game. But we'll do in like an hour's time if we're lucky. We get there. Quest complete.
Thank you, Clive.
That was a nice scene, though.
Were it not for you, I fear I
Is
might
it weird
never have
some of
found
the
the
side
right
quests,
moment to speak with him.
scenes and conversations are better than some of the main quests?
I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
They've both given me something. The wyvern's tail.
A stolas quill. Or more precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates.
I'm gonna write a book.
It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
Clive retires from saving the world, and he's like, "So what are we gonna?" Jill's like, "So what are we gonna do now?" I'll settle down, and I'm gonna write a book. All right, cool. August. Reduces gigaplay cooldown by 6 seconds. Gee, thanks, buddy.
What can I do for my favorite? We'll be fine, Clive.
Fine, he says.
Ifrit?
The resolve didn't falter.
It's Clive.
No. Though I continue to be bewildered by fate, that I should meet with my old tutor here, at the very end of the world. I thank you, with all my heart, for giving me this chance.
And I thank you for taking it.
I should like to look upon that flower once more, when I am worthy.
Bro, stop being so hard on yourself.
I stand ready to leave for Origin at your word. May Grieger go with us.
And see us safely home.
He's so hard on himself. He acts like he just got all away with it. Kinda did do that. Any leveling up?
Knowledge hoarded is not.
Right.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Bro, stop looking at every character and be like, oh, that character's blonde, discounted, this character, that. This character. It's nothing like Kidders, dude. You sound like a walking Twitter, I think. That's right. This character is like, you know, copy this. Any blonde characters must be like, oh, Cloud Strife. You just here to trigger me? You know what? Joke's on you. I'm not the one who's getting in trouble by buying a Gundam that I shouldn't have bought.
I was just about to go in. But then I thought it might be better if you went first.
Oh, alright, Gab, I'll go first.
Of the family and all.
Don't remind you, then stop trying to trigger me. Joke's on you, see?
Ah, me lords.
Me lord.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you.
Here he comes.
Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is,
Go on, please.
This is great. I love Gav. He's such a good character.
It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby.
A band, that's the noble
to let
word,
him
baby.
know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, my lords.
I think that's the first time she
for
smiled
everything.
since she got it.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
Anyway,
I will.
Clive, we should leave them alone.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
Half,
I could be convinced.
half, he says. That's a funny looking half.
Don't you think you've had enough?
Oh, we're celebrating.
Celebrating
I'm
what?
gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
Ah, you know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times.
Gives her one little gift and suddenly, okay.
Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the
She's
fucking
with child. I
moon.
love the accent. I love this is proper northern. This is.
I was looking forward to having
I
a
imagine a lot of people are lost on what he's saying and how he speaks, but it's proper northern.
one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't.
No.
My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout?
Because he's the only one. Sorry.
Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
I love the bromance these guys have had throughout the game.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword.
I see no one said anything about that. I earned my own sword, thank you very much. I was like, right, I'm retiring, you can do the rest. That was really cool. Oh, not finished.
I may have had one too many.
That was a really good scene. Yeah, I like that as well. Why is some
you
of
may
the
have had 10 too
I
many.
said some of the side quest cutscenes are better than the main game stuff. Insane.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
I felt very authentic that whole moment. Thanks. I know. Kind of like I've had that. I've literally had that conversation, with that interaction before.
One of these days. One of these days, I swear, it's gonna be me who drinks you under the table.
If by under the table you mean retching on my boots half the night, I reckon one of those days was yesterday.
Ha ha, you think you're so funny. But just wait till we crack open the bottle I left in your chambers. That stuff's strong enough to burn the horns off a behemoth.
Sounds like I'll be needing some new boots.
I like these extra conversations, you know, I've lost them.
Of course they will.
Right, okay. I've saved... I'm hoping this is the last quest. One more quest, right? It's about Jill, apparently, so... Let's, let me save the game.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different.
She smiles.
I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from
I've
Drake's
noticed it
spine,
since like the...
I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her. Now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
He says in the middle of the massive lake. Not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left.
No, Josh, go away.
What would you do without me, Clive?
Not fly. Right, let's go to Man's Hill first, shall we? Wait, was it here the whole time? There's no way, bro. This little... How did I never notice this? Visit all the areas on the world and then we got another trophy. It's out of... We've unlocked the whole map. Let's go.
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone at the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
Back to the hideaway. When Nesta only just opened up, and that's not been there the whole time. remember this. Right. Back to the hideaway. Back to the lab.
Let's... One of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Say what you will.
It's funny, I got the ultimate sword, I've unlocked all the areas. Not even like, there's no like side excursions. Call them side quests, call it like, there's not a lot to do outside of the main game. I get the feeling this game has no post game, which will be, I don't know what there is.
What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
And you only said 54%.
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
She's like, I got some right here.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds.
Narrows it down.
I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows,
That's ironic.
perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation.
Man's Hill.
If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Too late.
Right. Thank you.
We've just been to Man's Hill.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept a record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilafeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows.
Off we go. To the map. Oh, goodness sake, dude. Alright.
And how might I help the garrison today?
No, all this is for Jill.
Looks like you've got
We're scouting locations, so Clive can take her on a date. Is what seems to be true. Seems to be happening.
Haven't seen any of those beastly blue eyes.
That Joshua, being the awesome brother that he is like trying to
Do be careful.
do them both good here.
I will.
Good girl.
If I ever on a wacky adventure, and then like someone says to me, "You need to urgently do this," I'm gonna be like, "That's awesome. Let's go do this." And then be like, "But can I check these 20 people? See if they got any side
Yote
stuff
mentioned the
that I need to do."
coastline. We can start there.
But what if there's any like coastline? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Oh, here we go. Go goes. Oh brother. You're right, because Jill wouldn't be able to handle these, no? You might also have part of the action, you know? Squash the bird. Come on, get on with it.
Boy. Let's hope this is the last one.
I've been thinking the same thing about these side quests for a long time now. He hasn't even fallen down. ousted this guy on it. I'm like, get out of my way! You found motivation.
That was harder than I expected.
Really now? Is he serious?
But Founder, it was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them.
I'm waiting for her to pop up and be like, well, I do like them actually.
Let's
That's
go.
not what you guys are up to. Okay. Surely no monsters turn up in the space of time that we travel back to the hideaway and then come all the way back here and